can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like
hello please, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Alexandra. So this is the second video following up from the first one that I started decorating this bedroom. So to start with, I emptied everything in the bedroom and I decorated the wall with panels, and I show in that previous video. If you haven't watched it, go and have a look at that. So this is the second part of it where I'm going to paint the wall. The paints I'm going to use are the 4 on the wall there, which I mixed out of 2 different paints. These 2 paints that I used to mix to get that color that I wanted. So I took the advice from my son. According to him, he wanted a darker color. He doesn't want it to be really black and he doesn't want it that green. So well, we mixed it and we got a very perfect looking color for his bedroom. So that's what I'm mixing now to match and then paint the wall. So to mix it up, I divided about, I did not really measure it, but at least half each of this paint. The green paint is overtly olive from Dulux, and then the black one is a normal black matte paint from Dunium. So I'm just mixing the 2 together and then start with my painting. So after mixing with this color, I decided to water it down a little bit because it's quite really thick, so that it will be easier for me to use it on the wall. I don't want it to be that too thick, else I'll waste the paint. So I watered it down a little bit. So this is how it looks now. Perfect. I'm going to start painting the wall from the other corner. So to start painting, I learned this method from one of the YouTube videos that I watched before, where you can spray the tapes before, like spray it with water. That is to help when you are taking the tape off later on, so that it will not peel off the paints. I have done these mistakes before from my previous videos, and I realized that anytime I'm taking the tape off, it peels off the paint off the wall. So I've learned from it and this has actually really worked well. The method did work. So just trying to paint all the wall nicely with the color that I've mixed up. When you start painting, you look as if it's grayish, but then when you finish painting and you look closely, it is not gray, it is not black either, and it's not green. It's kind of in between. I can't really describe the color it is. It's not blue either, but it's quite a very beautiful paint. When you really get close to it and you have a look at it, it's really beautiful, and I like how it looks. I wish I have some of this paint in my bedroom, but well, this is for his bedroom. This is specifically for him. So according to him, the bedroom, he wanted to be like one of those Batman kind of comic pictures or so things in the bedroom. So that's my plan. I've ordered some pictures and things which are coming. I've ordered about a week ago, which is still not here yet. So hopefully by the time the paintings and things will come, I'll be able to fit them into the room, and the whole room will look perfect as he wanted. So this bedroom is for my teenage son, who is turning 14 soon, and I wanted to give him something that will make him look his bedroom look more kind of welcoming rather than the ordinary white paint on the wall. Also, if you look at the previous video, I did the bed painting. The bed was kind of pinkish. Sorry for that. Yeah, this was a bed that I bought from a charity shop. Most of the things in this room has been like flipped up and reused, just managing and budgeting a lot. So the bed was pink from a charity shop, like the chair I'm sitting on, and then I painted all over with fabric paint or fabric dye, which I bought off Amazon, about £12. The total of this bedroom decoration, painting and everything, all these paints were all from other projects, so I did not buy them. And then that's the only thing I bought was that furniture kind of dye. I mean the one I used to dye the bed. The only thing I bought again was those panels on the wall, which one was about £1 1 pence, which is very cheap. I bought 12 of them, but I used 6. So this whole project has been really cheap. Plus, if I look at the pictures that I bought, they are coming, total of them are 6 pieces, but for £7 I bought it off Temu. So total of everything of this project is at least less than £30. Yeah, that is a really good budget, and I'm really in love with everything that I've done and how it has all come out. I really hope you can stay tuned so that you see the next coming video. I mean, how the whole result will look. I'm also still waiting to see how it all looks, but even though I've not finished it, the whole room looks really nice. So So I'm just sliding the whole paint on the wall gently. As you can see, it is previously white paint also. Sometimes you might realize at the end you can still see some spot of white and things through. You just have to paint all over. And when you are painting these panels, you have to make sure you give it like at least 2-3 coats because they are wood, and when you paint over them, sometimes they dry and they absorb the paint and they become a bit pale, so you have to paint a little bit more to make sure everything is kind of well and dipped in color. So I'm just painting all the underneath and make sure everything is all perfectly done. When I finish, I'm also going to sand the walls before maybe some places that might have a little bit of like rough surfaces. I'll sand them before maybe painting over again or anything else that is left. So that is it. I finished painting. I'm just taking the tape that I used to guide the top one off, and look at that, it looks so perfect. As if a professional did this. Well, I'm not a professional, I've just been learning all this from YouTube and I've kind of mastered it a little bit. So look at that, how it is looking so gorgeous. I've not taken the other side out here, that's why it looks a bit rough. I'm leaving that side on because I'm going to paint that a different color, like a little bit like a creamish. This paint is the one I use for my living room, I use for my bedroom too, which is called Egyptian Cotton by Dulux. If you look at it closely, it looks really gorgeous. It matches really well with black. Anything dark works really well with it. So I wanted to leave the other walls white, but then I decided to just put in some little bit of creamish to match, because most of the bedrooms and everywhere else has that kind of touch of cream, so that will make it all look good. In addition to the curtains that are kind of grayish, and then the bed also looking like a bit grayish, so you know, everything will blend in and like all matches. Especially I'll be taking pictures of the house and stuff, so when I post it, let's say on Instagram, they will all blend in and you know, they will become like same kind of tone. So that's the reason I use that cream there. Also just using freehand. This time I'm not going to tape lot of the sides, just being gentle and just use my freehand to do most of this, because I totally ran out of tape in the end. But then I did it really well and it really looked good and it worked well. So if it was my fault when I was taking those tapes off, I should have gently taken them off and reused them, but then I just took them off and wrap and throw them away. So I'm using my freehand and it actually did work well and it looks really good. Also, when I was doing between, I can't remember if I added my son. He came to help me and I captured him a little bit, but I think he disappeared in the end, so I finished it all up. And getting to the bigger side, I use my roller. The roller is much more easier. That's this one. It's much more easier to spread the paint around. The only problem with using the roller is that sometimes it sucks a lot of paint, like it uses a lot of paint up, so you have to be gentle when you're using the roller. Even though it does a very nice good job. That wardrobe there was kind of closer to the wall there, but I decided to push it to the other side. It's one of those IKEA ones, and then get that space there. So any little bit of things that I have, like my stands and stuff, I had them in the corner. So this is how it is looking so far. I'm just packing these things inside. I also wanted to hang, this is the frames I'm going to use to hang the pictures that are coming for him. So I'm just trying to see how it will look. No, these are not the pictures I'm going to use for him, else it will look like a hotel room. Anyway, so just putting a few bits of things there at the moment, so that when his things that I got for his bedroom comes, I put it there. Anyway, I hope you do like today's video, and I will see you in the next one that is coming.
Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. 'Cause anything worth doing is a tough. 'Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life